Hi everybody, this is Gary Chantry here. So today we've got a conundrum. So we need to change that, which is an immersion heater inside side boss on an unvented cylinder. Now the drain point there is above the boss of the immersion heater. So how are we going to then drain the whole cylinder down to be able to remove the boss? Well, what we're going to do is we're going to siphon the rest of the water out of the system. There's probably about 10 gallons of water left in this, and if I undo that immersion heater boss, it is going to flood the place. I can tell you that now. So this is what we're going to do. Right, today we're going to be changing an immersion heater element on a Tribune cylinder. First thing we do is turn off the electrical supply to the immersion heater. So the cylinder we're draining is a Range Tribune HE. In my opinion, it's a pretty poor design if the drain point here is above the immersion heater boss. So what I've done is I've used the drain point there to drain most of the cylinder, and then the final part I'm draining by siphoning the water out of the cylinder. That will then drop the water level below the boss point, and at that point we can then change the immersion heater without flooding the customer's property. So on the top here, as you can see, we have the outlet from the tank. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this, and I'm going to put this dip tube in to the base of the cylinder, and then we're going to put a hose pipe on there and siphon out the rest of the water. So now the system's fully drained down. I'm going to take this out. There you go, no water, fantastic. And on this new one, as you can see, there's an O-ring. So what I do is put a little bit of silicone grease around the O-ring, pop that back in there. There we go, one box spanner, and then the box spanner, we just tighten it up until it stops, and then after that we'll do the wiring. So there you are, job done, that's in. All we've got to do now is connect this back up there. I'm going to go and get some plumber's paste to do that, make sure it seals properly, and then we'll fill the system. And I'll put the Tundish connector back, which is this thing here. So that goes into the waste pipe there, and then the system will be ready to recommission.